Good morning, friends. Happy October 20th. It's Thursday. I'm a little off because I'm sitting in this weird tunnel called my car, and because everything was just a little off this morning. Husband didn't go to work at the same time, so my routine was off, and I pulled the cards before I left. And back in the day, when I pulled the cards before I left and didn't record, I wouldn't have recorded. But we have an agreement here, so I wanted to make sure that I got you today's reading. Also, today's reading turned out very interesting. Yesterday, apparently, I challenged the universe by saying that the reading could be used two ways. And today, the universe said, "Oh no, love, here you go. I'm going to give you a reading and you can't use this one two ways. You can only use this one way." So, I suppose you can use it two ways, but I'm only going to present it one this time. Please note that normally the cards would be one for you, one for someone else, and one as a watch for remember. Today, the way the cards presented themselves, it's all for everyone, okay? All right, so the first card is Very. And Very is a card that really honestly requires another card. The way it reads that it requires another card. And so that's where this reading today is like, sorry, all of it goes together. So Very wants you to look at your intentions in situations. Are you being honest? You'll see more here in a second. Okay, so what are your intentions in a situation? Okay, that's what it wants you to look at. Well, what situation? That's where the other card comes in. So what situation? There's a situation I'm not being honest with myself. What one is it? Well, all right. So that brings us to mine. Okay. Mine is I gotta own it. Okay. So please note, see that lovely T in the yellow? That's a toll road. The one nice thing about this lovely daylight is that you can see the cards so much better. Okay, so it's a toll road. So we have to own it. Own what, you might say. Well, okay. So your behavior in a situation, I need to own what it is. And both of these cards want you to have another card. Okay? And so the last card is Open. And we just saw Open the other day. Open is, are you moving in life without judgment? Mostly yourself. Like, are you moving forward without judgment? Are you acting not on preconceived definitions? Are you following your true inner voice? Are you listening to yourself? Okay, so what are your intentions in this situation? This could be tough. Okay, so let me go through it real quick again before I make one more connection. Okay, what are your intentions in this situation? A lot of times we act certain ways to draw attention to ourselves or to deflect attention from ourselves. Okay? So what is our intention in this situation about attention? Okay? And then mine is that you've always done this. And if you don't freaking stop doing it, there's a cost. Like, you're hurting yourself. Things that are going on in your body are because you're not owning it. And you're not owning it because it's a pattern in your life. It's this intention that you have, but you're not owning it. And here's the thing. You're not acting without judgment. You're judging. It might be yourself. It might be others around you. You may not be judging them negatively. You may be looking up to them and putting them on this pedestal. That is still judgment, friend. Okay? That is still judgment, because that is comparison. We are all just flowers underneath the same one. We shouldn't be competing for the sunlight. We should be lifting each other's little leaves up so that we can all reach the sunlight. That's what we should be doing, okay? So, stop for a moment and reflect. I know that's a rough one. Let me go through it one more time. You may not need it. What are your intentions? How are you going to own it? Because this cost is really killing you. And how can you go out there and live your best freaking life? Happy Thursday. I love you from my car. See you tomorrow.